Hello, good day everyone, especially to all the panel members and also to all who attended this virtual research conference. My name is Ryan C. Tura, teacher from the Division of Cagayan de Oro City. The title of my research is Barriers in Learning English Using Modular Distance Learning Modality, Basis for Intervention Plan. Pursuant to the national mandate on the adoption of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan or the BELCP, through the DepEd Order Number 12 Series of 2020, DepEd Cagayan de Oro City implemented different learning delivery modalities. As we implemented modular distance learning, our learners have faced a lot of challenges in their studies, particularly in understanding the modules, also in internet accessibility, financial constraint, and poor parental support and learning environment. In fact, according to the study of Dangle and Samuang 2020, supported that the main challenge that emerged of modular distance learning were lack of school funding, students struggle with self-studying, and parents' lack of knowledge to guide their children learning the modules at home. The author believes that learning English as our second language is challenging among learners since this is not our official language. The study aimed to determine the barriers in learning English using modular distance learning modality in terms of the three components: vocabulary development, reading fluency, and reading comprehension. The results will serve as basis for an intervention plan which is designed to help improve their learning in English subject. Materials and methods of the research. The study used descriptive research design, which aimed to identify the barriers in learning English subject in modular distance learning modality. The respondents are 100 select grades 3 to 6 pupils from San Simon Elementary School. The study is qualitative by nature and utilized survey questionnaire as tool for data gathering. The questionnaire was adapted and modified from the study of Sriwachai 2020, and it was administered using the Google Forms following the DepEd Order Number 26 Series of 2021. To validate the questionnaire, it was checked by the school head and administered to the select 10 pupils of Baikingon Elementary School, which are excluded as respondents of the study. To analyze the result, the author used descriptive statistics, and it was presented in a form of table. In adherence to Republic Act Number 10173 or the Data Privacy Act, all responses remain confidential. A preliminary preparation was securing a permission from the school head, also sending letters of consent to the parents of the respondents, and conducting virtual orientation with the learners' parents and school head following the DepEd Order Number 26 Series of 2021 or the Research Management Guidelines in the New Normal. Here are the results of the study. In the first component, which is vocabulary development, the indicator I wanted to learn a new vocabulary from the modules, yet I do not have a support from my parents and siblings, obtained the highest mean of 3.70, which means very high. It means that the learners do not have a support from their parents and siblings in learning their lessons from the modules. However, the indicator searched the difficult words on the internet and finds some examples to understand its meaning, obtained the lowest mean of 3.39, which still described as very high. This means that the learners wanted to search difficult words on the internet, yet they don't have an internet connection, or internet connectivity was a problem. The second component, which is reading fluency, the indicator read difficult words in the modules through assistance of teacher, parents, and siblings, obtained the highest mean of 2.66, which means high. It means that the learners can read difficult words in the modules through the assistance of teacher, parents, and siblings. However, the indicator distinguishes sounds of the letters, reads sentences, phrases, and paragraphs with speed and accuracy, obtained the highest mean of 3.17, which means high. It is already expected that the learners from grades 3 to 6 can already distinguish sounds of the letters, read sentences, and paragraphs with speed and accuracy. That's why the result was high. So in the third component, which is reading comprehension, The indicators seek for an assistance to the teacher, parents, and siblings in understanding the lesson in the modules obtain the highest mean, which is 2.32, which means low. This means that the learners do not have an assistance from their teachers and parents in understanding the lessons in the modules. Also, the indicator comprehend the lessons in the modules obtain the lowest mean of 1.78, which means low. This means that the learners cannot comprehend the lessons in the modules, or they have the problem when it comes to comprehension skills. So here are the summary. The vocabulary development obtained the overall mean of 3.55, which does not need an intervention plan. The component reading fluency obtained the overall mean of 2.97, which means high, and it still does not need an intervention plan. However, the component reading comprehension, which got an overall mean of 2.0, which means low, it needs an intervention plan. So the conclusions and recommendations, the implementation of modular distance learning has both pros and cons. It helps continue educating the children despite the pandemic. However, it brought a huge impact, especially in their studies. Most of them were struggling to learn, not able to comprehend the lessons of the modules. Technology can be an alternative way in addressing the difficulty of learning. However, the lack of internet connection continued to be a problem. The study recommended that the school may conduct home visitation to reach out learners, especially those who are in the far-flung areas. Teachers may craft various reading instructional materials to help develop vocabulary and comprehension skills. Parents and teachers may collaborate with each other to further enhance learning development of the children. Moreover, teachers should utilize technology-aided learning mechanisms in teaching reading when gadgets and internet connectivity is available. So here is my reading comprehension intervention plan. In the planning phase, here are the activities: provide additional reading worksheets, conduct online reading sessions, integrate spelling and vocabulary words in the modules. In the implementation, these activities will be implemented. There will be a virtual class, additional worksheets and activity sheets, and a spelling bee. So persons involved are teachers, school heads, pupils, and parents. And time frame, it will start from March to July 2022. Resources, some of the resources will be coming from the school's MOE, and success indicators accomplished. So in the evaluation, there will be an academic evaluation, post-reading virtual conference, and a spelling bee contest. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have learned from my research.